that bad when I'm having an existential crisis.
Why is there such a thing as essay writing? Why? What made people invent such a torture? What crazy evil plan?
Are you kidding? Writing is the noblest form of human expression.
You know what would be truly noble? For me to manage to complete an essay. But today, when I had just about managed it for the very first time, you know what happened?
You finished it. You got a good mark. And now we can talk about something else?
I set fire to it! Just one little electric shock, and it was all over in a second. All gone! Burnt to a crisp!
You have all my solidarity as an artist.
I don't expect Professor Waffen-Babinetsky appreciated that.
Oh, he said that I'll have an extra hour tomorrow morning to write it all over. There's no way I can do it! He said if I don't hand in an essay, my situation at school will be seriously compromised. I knew it! It's terrible! Nothing that starts with seriously can ever be a good thing. I'm ruined.
Keep calm, Shocky. All we have to do is find a way of helping you to write. But that's not right. After all, it's not your fault if you give off electricity when you get emotional.
Really? Do you think you can help me?
Shocky, would you mind holding onto this magnet some more so we don't all get burned up?
Shocky, this will change your life.
Thank you, Albane. It's very pretty. Nice colors. But I don't really think a new pen will be enough to...
Pen? No. This is a brain squeezer. It attracts thoughts from people's heads. Trust me, writing will be a piece of cake with this.
How can a mere pen capture the writer's inner struggle? It's not the pots and pans that make the chef or the automobile that... Hey!
You're a genius, Albane! An A before. Thanks, Brain Squeezer. I will never let anyone take you away from me. Well, aren't you gonna ask me how the essay went? No time to tell you. I need to write, and write.
Oh, now I see. I have created a monster.
Well, just look at the positive side. If she spends all her time writing, she won't have so much time to cause trouble.
Never underestimate Shocky's destructive power.
Sneezo, what are you doing here?
I'm brushing my teeth, aren't I?
I mean, what are you doing here at our house?
Oh, I'm helping Shocky with her blog, and I've been doing it for days.
What's this blog you're talking about?
Horrible secrets, of course.
What's going on here? An oral hygiene convention?
We may have a more serious problem than that. Come with me. So let's see. Horrible secrets, you said.
A high-voltage blog.
What is all this? Exclusive feature. How Crypto spends the night.
101 things you didn't know about Weirdo. Number 82 is really crazy.
I didn't realize you were fans of my blog, too. I'm flattered.
Are you kidding? We are not fans at all. You've put our whole lives up on the internet.
A lifetime spent building a dark, mysterious image, all ruined in a handful of lines.
I knew it. You're jealous of my success.
It's just that it's not nice to talk about other people, that's all.
Yeah, I think you should stop. In fact, you must stop. Imperatively speaking, stop it!
What? Now that I've finally found my voice and got an audience, I should give up just because your sentiments are offended? No way. Let's go, Speezo.
When did Speezo get here?
It's all my fault. If only I hadn't invented that pen, none of this would have happened.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. How many many people do you think read Shocky's blog?
Hi, Crypta. So how was the last episode of Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Tractors?
Okay, I guess a lot of people read it.
But why is Shocky telling all our secrets? She doesn't usually do things like that.
Or like this.
Shocky's most embarrassing moments. The top 10.
So she's writing about her own secrets, too. I must say, I do appreciate her self-destructive honesty. Very bohemian.
I think I know what's going on. That article about all the time Shocky embarrassed herself made me realize that she isn't writing those things because she has it in for us. It's the pen that forces her to write.
You mean the brain squeezer has taken control of Shocky? Nobody else has ever managed to do that before.
In a way, it is. It's forcing her to write, though she doesn't realize it. Everything that goes through Shocky's head will end up on the blog.
Okay, however much I appreciate the ideal of truth, I think we have to stop her before she writes something she's really going to regret.
Look at this. She's published dozens of our classmates' secrets, and she's just announced that tomorrow she will be publishing her masterpiece, Wafin Babanietsky's Secret.
That's absurd. For the first time in the history of literature, what we need here is a good case of writer's block.
The truth. Done it. Now it's exactly like the original one. I've inverted the magnet's polarity. Weirdo, try and write something.
Oh, nothing could be easier for me. That's impossible. I can't do it.
Of course not. I've made it into a brain stopper. It stops the user from writing anything. Anything at all.
For the sake of literature, I do hope you have not damaged my creative hand.
And for the sake of Shocky, let's hope it does damage hers.
There's nothing to do. She doesn't allow anybody in.
How can we possibly switch the pens?
I don't know. We need an accomplice that Shocky trusts.
Somebody who can easily get access to her desk.
It's very simple. We wait until Spizo falls asleep. We take his house keys, we sneak into his room, we attach the pen to the string telephone, and we slide it into Shocky's room. The pen hits the can, which rolls and hits the brain squeezer, making it fall to the ground. And just the brain stopper remains on the table. It won't be an easy shot, but I've already done all the calculations. Our chances of succeeding are 1 out of 2,603. What do you think?
Well, we were thinking we would just ask Spizo to switch the pens.
Oh, well, okay, if you like. That is, if you'd rather do it the boring way.
It's very simple, Spizo. All you have to do is go in and tell Shocky we have a really big secret to tell her.
Then, while she's talking to us, you replace the pen on her desk with this one.
The thing is, I'm afraid this might cut the chance of Shocky ever falling in love with me in half.
Calm down. Dividing 0 in half is mathematically impossible.
There's just one thing I'm not sure about. What is the secret we're gonna tell?
So, what's this big secret?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe.
All right, if you're not gonna tell me anything, I'll go back in.
Ouch! All right. I have a terrible fear of donuts.
What?
Yeah, I'm terrified of them. I don't know whether it's the hole or the stuff around it, but they horrify me.
That's pretty embarrassing, all right. But right now I have so much hotter material to work on.
Well, mission accomplished?
There's a 50% chance the answer might be yes.
All right, world. The time has come. You are about to discover the secret name of... the secret name of... Whose name was it again? What am I supposed to be writing? Why am I supposed to be writing?
Why don't I just take it up instead? 3 cheers for probability!
So does this mean we'll never find out what Waffy's middle name is?
Maybe you'd better keep it. This morning, my email was full of messages. Everybody offended by what I wrote.
Then no more horrible secrets?
Right. And now I'll have to spend every afternoon excusing myself to the whole school.
What if instead of excusing yourself, you tell me Professor Waffen Babanietsky's middle name?
I'm done with the secrets.
Look, I've made a list. I will read the names, and if I say the right one, just nod, okay? Archibald? Constantine? Octavius? Romeo? It's Romeo, isn't it?